Hey gang, welcome back to Opa's Diecast Restorations. Today we got another fun one, the Matchbox number 55 or 79 Mercury. And in this case it's a fire chief. Kind of beat up, broken tires, melted, signal on the dome, tires are melted. Thank God it had a metal base, or that would have got melted too. Start like usual, drill out the post. Came apart pretty easy. See that one back tire there melted in half. The other ones are just scorched and melted a little bit. Somebody had some fun with this one. Got hot enough and it even started melting that little suspension strip. You look real close, there's a crack right down the middle of the windscreen, which led to problems later on. Clean up the post. So, a little easier reassembly. I also did the posts that were holding the windscreen down, which I later had to go back and completely grind off, as you'll see. If you look real close, you can see that windscreen is cracked right down the middle. So I tried to drill a little tiny hole at the either end of it, but while cleaning, that windshield cracked. There I tapped it out, putting the 256 button head screws in it. Get it into our favorite stripper. This one was a son of a gun. I had to strip this thing about 3 times because underneath the coating of paint turned an orange and it would not let go. As I said, the windshield cracked, so I glued it back together, used an X-Acto knife, and kind of partially cut through at the seam and laid it out to make a template. Because I was going to have to make a new windscreen. Base was pretty oxidized, so we got it in the lime away for a few minutes, then hit it with a wire brush. Since I was going to have to make new axle tubes, I had to do the one method where you notch out the axle down to the opening and put your tires in, put a little dab of super glue on it, hit it with the activator. Here's that base. gets cleaned up after the lime away and rinse. Shined up very well, all things considering. See some of the remnants of that orange paint. Took the wire wheel on the grinder to get it off. But when all was said and done, I got her down and got it clean. Having that grinder right there in my hobby shop really makes it a lot easier, than running all the way down to the wood shop to use it. I'll gradually get the shop set up the way I like it. There's afterward. Shined it up, cleaned it up very well. A little squirt of primer on it. There's our base coat. The Firehouse Red. Through my good friend Mark over at Matchbox Mark's channel. Make sure you check it out. Great guy. He sent me these decals of my logo and different St. Louis firefighters logo. So that's what I went with when replacing the decals. Another homage to my father, who was a City of St. Louis fireman for 26 years, till he was forced to retire after a fire truck accident. One of those accidents where the gal in the 66 Bonneville decided the flashing lights and sirens meant everybody but her. She was able to hit the pumper and knock it over, which is a pretty good challenge to do because a fully loaded pumper really weighs a lot. But a 66 Bonneville was a tank. Here I am putting the big one on the hood. You can see the St. Louis emblem. Started in 1857. Clean up the interior a little bit. A little dusty and nasty looking. And that's when I found out that steering section and dashboard was broke on one side. I fixed that a little later. Here's everything. I've covered up the most of the car, so save it for the reveal. Here we go. Matchbox number 55 or 79. Mercury Fire Chief's car. Burnt, melted, really played with hard. here's what we ended up with. Due to a little accident, my turnstile tipped over and broke. So it makes the car look like it's leaning on one side, but it isn't, I can assure you. This is still a roller. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you get a chance, go over to Matchbox Mark and check out his channel. He's a super guy and does some awesome fleet restorations. For now, this is Opal saying, be good to your firefighters and first responders. Goodbye.